Hi, everybody. Dan DeFedericis from Saratoga Report. I am here today with an old friend, a good friend, Victoria Paterson, who, along with her husband Robert, they co-founded the Mostly Modern Festival right here in Saratoga Springs. They are beginning their seventh season. Look at that, Victoria. I'm stealing all your thunder early. You guys have really knocked it out of the park. You got through COVID, you got through everything. I want to start off by just congratulating you on your seventh season here.
Thanks, Dan. It's so good to see you and be here with you today. And I can't wait for our seventh season this June. Yes, we are persevering as we do. That's what we do.
Good for you. And it's not just a few days here. June 4th through the 20th, folks. You get a lot of choices. We have many different options every night throughout this. Starts off first night at Cafe Lena, as it has most years, and then it shifts to the Arthur Zankel Music Center on the Skidmore campus. That alone is worth seeing. That building is phenomenal. I think you liken it to some New York City venues in the past, Victoria.
Oh, I don't know, just maybe like Carnegie Hall.
Okay. Excellent. And you've got several different things going on. I'm just really impressed. Let me just start off and get a couple important things out of the way. You do this at a price point that is almost unheard of in Saratoga Springs, and maybe not almost unheard of, just flat out unheard of. A basic ticket costs $20 for this world class music. You could take the family for. There's no parking. Drinks are what in the $7 to $8 range for a glass of wine or a beer. And I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. And folks, this is not your father's classical music, your grandfather's classical music. This you've described this to me, and your website says it as fun and upbeat and mostly living composers, including your husband Robert. Can you extend my sentence there? Can you take it from there?
Yeah, I mean, you're doing a great job, Dan. So you're hired. But yeah, I think sometimes classical music, you think of maybe stuffy, old-fashioned music, men in wigs. I don't know exactly what one thinks of Mozart with, and that's something that we just don't do at our festival is called Mostly Modern. So we're really doing fresh and fun new music. And we also look at the past, like we are doing George Gershwin this summer. We definitely love the past and the history of classical music, but always bringing in the fresh and the fun and what's new, what's happening right now. People, what are they writing right now this year? So it's super, it's exciting. There's an energy in the room that's different instead of just hearing a Beethoven symphony. And no knock on Beethoven.
Good call. Before I tell them how to get tickets, as we start, this is our first one this year that where we're talking like this. You wanted to highlight a few different shows each time we meet, and you had some you want to highlight here with me today. Do you want to start that off?
Yeah. I mean, we have 10 concerts, but if I have to pick four, I'm going to pick four for you, Dan, and for your audience. And the first one I'd love to talk about is Friday, June 5th. Friday, June 5th is a brand new collaboration with the Albany Pro Musica Choir and Mostly Modern Orchestra. This is a 3-year connection with the Albany Pro Musica Choir. They're going to come to Saratoga Springs every June, and you're going to hear a 70-piece choir, which will give you goosebumps. Just if you've ever heard a choir and the level of this choir, it just gives you like literally just, it's magical. And then our orchestra. So you're in for a real treat. And Maestro Jose Daniel Flores Caraballo is world-class conductor. So I just can't wait for everybody to hear this choir. And certainly this is for families, children, seniors, all ages. This is just a great concert to kind of welcome to the orchestra. What is a choir? What is an orchestra? This is the concert for you.
And that is him on our screen here, correct? I hope I got
Yes.
it right.
Yes, that's our maestro. Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Terrific. Okay, good. And you mentioned a family. You have a family event. I don't know if that was the next one you wanted to talk about. This is the first time you're doing an event specifically for families, which means, and I think you've told me in the past, kids are welcome to all of these. Of course they are, and some are more suitable than others. Would that be a fair way to say it?
Yeah, I think like honestly, all our concerts are family friendly because if you're 5 or older, you will be mesmerized by an orchestra or by a string quartet or a brass quintet. But for the very first time, this summer in our 7th season, we're doing a whole afternoon of a family program with Peter and the Wolf. Peter and the Wolf is an iconic kind of introduction to the orchestra. It's for all ages. But we are very excited to present Peter and the Wolf, starring Daniel Reichard. Daniel Reichard is from the original cast of Jersey Boys. He will be the narrator, and he will also be narrating The Bell, which is a fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen by Robert. Robert wrote the music, Robert Paterson, my husband. And so you're going to get Peter and the Wolf, and you're going to get The Bell. And this is really great. And for this one, I say even 2-3-year-olds, everybody's welcome for this one. And so please just bring your families, bring grandma. This is a great concert. It's at 4:00 on Saturday afternoon, so you could go out to dinner after. I'm just so excited. I hope that we nail this, Dan, and that this becomes a family tradition, like that we do Peter and the Wolf every summer.
If you recall, I brought my daughter last year, and she enjoyed it more than she might have expected. I had to, trot her along a little bit at the beginning, and she was happy to be there. And I know she'll be looking forward to come back next year, and maybe bring her sister along. And June 13th looks like a great day for that.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So that's a special one. The next one is the day after, Sunday, June 14th, also at 4:00. This is featuring the Mostly Modern Orchestra, and we have a harpist who is going to be featured, and she won our concerto competition. She's all sorts of brilliant. She is going to be playing a harp concerto by Kaya Sariaho, and then the second half of the program is Maurice Ravel's La Valse. La Valse means a waltz. It is an incredible French masterpiece. Again, I think there's 2 harps in that orchestra piece. It is such a great afternoon of featuring the harp, which, by the way, if I had my druthers, I happen to be a violinist, but I think I'm a closet wannabe harpist. It's just such a relaxing, gorgeous instrument. It's hard to be stressed out when you're listening to the harp.
That's why I could use that every day.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I love about this. For a $20 admission fee, and you've got a higher price point if someone wants the VIP seating, correct? But
yes,
for as low as $20, you can experience the Zankel Music Center. You can experience the beauty of a harp, of the sound of a harp, and so many other the 80-piece or 70-piece choir you mentioned. Different nights, of course, but I still don't know how you do it. And I think people that read Saratoga Report know me well enough. I'm not just acting here. I still don't know how you do it.
Well, we would love to charge more admission, and we would love to get to that point. I still, even though we're 7 years old, I guess I feel young still. I feel like we're a young festival, and we're just trying to get the enthusiasm and getting people in the door, experiencing the Arthur Zankel Music Center. It's amazing, Dan. A lot of people still haven't even been to this hall, let alone Mostly Modern. So I don't want to have a barrier of the price point to be that a problem for entry. Like I want people to come to our concerts. And honestly, we are lucky to get funding from the National Endowment of the Arts, the New York State Council of the Arts, Saratoga Arts. We've got Stewart's, who is one of our main funders. So we don't, maybe with pop music, you really need to sell the tickets, and that is how you pay for the band. It's a little different. We're getting support from all these different avenues, so we can keep the ticket prices reasonable, at least for now.
That's great that you've got the community support and the government support, I guess, but especially the community support. And this is a wonderful area for corporate neighbors.
Absolutely. I mean, shout out to Stewart's, Adirondack Trust, Finney Design Group, and literally, I think 10 other local businesses who are taking out ads and supporting us. Everything from the local De Andrea's Pizza to the Saratoga Candy to Celtic Treasures. I mean, people really value the arts in this community, and they're they know that that's what makes Saratoga Springs special. Yes, it's the horses. We love the horses in July and August, but the arts is really vibrant here with Cafe Lena and so much going on, SPAC, everything.
I think all of these assets of Saratoga, they feed off each other. We wouldn't want just horses. We wouldn't want just arts. We've
Right.
got sports. We've everything.
Yeah.
Excellent. And
So
I think you've
definitely,
got one or two more days you wanted to talk to me
yeah,
about.
one more, and that is our season finale. It's on June 20th. This is our last show of our 7th season, and this concert is at 7:30 p.m. And this is featuring a saxophone player that I absolutely adore. His name is Chris Creviston. Chris Creviston is going to play a concerto by Robert Paterson that he just wrote this year called Cocktail Concerto. Each movement is a different cocktail, and it's like not Mission Impossible, James Bond, Some Like It Hot, Marilyn Monroe, Sex and the City, a Cosmo. And so it's a super fun piece. We were just down in Knoxville, Tennessee. They premiered it down there, and we're going to bring it to Saratoga Springs. And then we end the program on June 20th with George Gershwin's American in Paris, which features 3 saxophones. So it's going to be a night of saxophones. I happen to love the saxophone, and I love George Gershwin. So you're in for a treat to end our whole 7th season. This is the night to go. It's going to be great.
That is awesome. Non-musicians like me, probably the saxophone is one of our most favorite instruments. So what a way to end.
Yeah. And this guy he has like classical chops, but he plays jazz and he can play pop. He's got that sound that it's so inviting. You're just like, oh, I love the saxophone. So you're going to love this night. It's a special night. I hired 4 saxophone players.
Excellent. Folks, I've got the website up on the screen. In the upper right of that website is the tickets, red box with tickets. Order your tickets now. It's just a few weeks away. And, plan the night, start planning the night now, or order your tickets online. You can have it all taken care of. Support the local arts. Support this festival, which is doing so well. I love what you said, that you don't want the price point to be a barrier, and it's not. We the event we went to last year, it was a really strong crowd, and we enjoyed it immensely. So folks, go there. Let me put that back on the screen again. I lost it. Mostly modernfestival.org. Upper right is tickets. Victoria, any last things you want to say?
Thank you, Dan, for your time. And I just can't wait to see you all in person. There's nothing like being there in person. We don't stream our concerts. So it's like, you got to grab this concert. This is it. You really want to be there. And it's like trying to watch an orchestra show on YouTube and then going and hearing, I don't know, 10 cellos in real life. It's not, you can't compare it, right? You can't compare the vibrations and the feelings. So we can't wait to see you in a couple weeks. We're getting there. Yes.
4th through the 20th, folks. Excellent. Okay, good. We're going to do this again. We'll be talking again soon. We'll talk about some other nights you have going on, folks. Again, one last time, I'm going to put the website up there. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.